Because something is about to happen to all the women that are here. Something is about to happen. Are you a woman here and you're saying to yourself, enough is enough? You're sick and tired of your current situation and you've been praying. You've been asking God for, a way out. You've been asking God. I mean, we are in August. All the goals, everything that you've written down, you're yet to even achieve 30% of it. Ladies, I want you to go to the chat box and be excited, because guess what? Something is about to happen. But one of the best things that I would do for you today, there is good news. So I'm going to advise you, stay till the end. Now, the only thing that I don't have, the right to is network. So eventually, anything happens to your network, look for the nearest tree and clamp, right? Look for a better place. If network throws you out, I'm going to advise you that you should try and log back in, right? So put in your name, your reservation code, and where you're connected from, right? You're all welcome, 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 ladies, and welcome to the Amazon project. Now, are you here and you're asking a question? What is this Amazon project about? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why should I listen to you? What's this Amazon project? I logged in, yes, but I need to know. Let me start by telling you what the Amazon project is not. Because most times in the gathering of women, a lot of misconception actually happens. So let me start by making you understand that the Amazon project is not an attack on the male gender. The Amazon project is not a feminist movement. We're not dragging anything. It is not a what a man can do, a woman can do thing. No, that's not what we are doing here. It is not a movement to undermine the men. Please, if you're following, I want you to go to the chat box and type in following. What then is the Amazon project? The Amazon project is a program to help women to become financially secured. The Amazon project is targeted at raising women who would help raise other women. The Amazon project is targeted at helping a lot of women instill in them self-confidence and making them understand that their dreams are valid and that they can pursue their dreams. If you're here as a woman, you're listening to me, I want you to go to the chat box and type in my dreams are valid. I mean, I love this audience, right? Go to the chat box and type in my dreams are valid. Why should I be a part of the Amazon project? Due to the harsh economic reality, a lot of things are happening to an average woman. The average Nigerian woman, or the average woman in general, sits in the position of systemic disadvantage. And this is as a result of her not being financially independent, and she's prone to be abused or even being taken advantage of. The goal of the Amazon project is to help a lot of women understand that yes, they too can live their dream. Ladies in the house, there are limits to jobs women can do, right? But guess what? With the help of the Amazon project, you can live your dream. And of course, we have a vision. The vision is to raise 10 million African women to stand on their feet financially, becoming strong, and also to help them pursue their dreams. If you're following, I want you to go to the chat box. Tell yourself that your dreams are valid. And one of the ways by which this is possible is to show them how they can actually build for themselves passive income. Because guess what, ladies in the house? When your passive income exceeds your expenses, then you're free. When the income you receive on a daily basis, whether you work or not, you don't even need to be physically present. Most of us, you go to school, you came out, you got good grades, and you're searching for a job. And after you've gotten that job, you should be saying, finally, God has done it. But guess what? Your salary is not enough. Why do you have to be financially free as a woman? Why should I become financially free? It will increase my confidence and self-worth. It grants me protection from financial abuse. You don't need to trade your body for money. It grants you the ability to make independent life choices. You make choices based on what you want. It helps you provide better support for your children. You tell yourself, yes, I'm going to die as an institution. As a mother, as a woman, you're building a conglomerate, not just for your children, but for your generations, for your family, for your kids unborn. Posterity will say, yes, thanks to my mom. It gives you time freedom, financial freedom. You can also contribute to national building. You can help your economy. Now, what are the benefits of being part of the Amazon project? Ladies in the house, you're going to earn residual income for yourself. You're going to have that life of your dream. How many of you here, you want to drive your own car? You can be able to buy your dream cars. And that's why I made it very clear. You're a woman here, you're listening to me. I want you to understand that your dreams are valid. If you don't take anything from here, I want you to understand that your dreams are valid. I want you to understand that yes, anything is possible. The ability to give back to the society. What is life when you don't give back? Through the help of the Amazon project, we've fed families, we've paid hospital bills, we've helped a lot of people return back to school, we've given hope to a lot of people. You can go on all expense paid trip, right? You can live life on your own terms. But ladies in the house, what is stopping you from actually getting that desired life? What is that current reality? Let me take you through some things that we are facing as women, right? Most women here, you earn less than you spend. In a month, before you start doing, some skincare and some medications, as women, we go through a lot. You find out that your salary, your income, the money you're making is not even enough. Our responsibilities keep increasing while incomes remain constant. Most of us here, you've been in a job for 5 years, for 6 years, but your salary is still the same. Please, if what I just said is correct, I want you to go to the chat box and type in true. Your salary is still the same. Year in, year out, you're still collecting 200K, 250K. And guess what? The bills are increasing. So what happens? On a daily basis, things are getting more expensive, but your salary is not growing. But ladies in the house, I want you to understand that a shift has taken place. Millions of people are not aware. But guess what? For the ladies that are here, thank God for today. Because guess what? Today you're going to be aware. Salaries are not being paid. Most people's salary is getting slashed, right? The average graduate on the street looking for job. A lot of the upper class are slipping into the middle class and the middle class into the poor class. There are no sustainable jobs. 99% of workers are in constant money worries, no matter how hard they work. Then how then as a woman, how then do you survive? How then do you live life on your own terms? How then do you dream big? Small businesses are forced to work longer and harder with no hope of freedom. With no hope of freedom. And ladies, as a woman, there are some kind of jobs that you'd want to do. There are also some kind of jobs that they say, no, you cannot do. You have your child. You have to handle your job and still leave your child in the hands of caregivers. Thereby, you might be opening them to danger. You never can tell. And so many things. But ladies in the house, I want to introduce to you an amazing opportunity that changed that story for me. Most of us as women, you have so many challenges. There are some persons that, you need to sell your body for you to actually, get that job or even make that money. But the Amazon project is making you understand that yes, there is light. There is light. Please go to the chat box and type in, there is light. A shift has taken place. Women, how then do I become financially stable? Even if I don't have any knowledge about business, I don't have any skill, experience, highly introverted, or I'm very, very busy. I'm the most busiest person on planet Earth. With how busy I am, I'm not living the life of my dream. But let me hold the one I have first. How then can I become financially independent? Ladies in the house, I'm going to be telling you what this amazing opportunity did for me. My name is Ubani Messi. I'm also known as a child of grace. I saw the Amazon project as an answered prayer. Trust me, right? I'm an entrepreneur through this amazing opportunity. I've been celebrated as an Amazon ambassador. I've been celebrated as a Millionaire Circle member. I do tell people, aside accepting Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior, one of the best decisions I made was actually, coming in contact with the Amazon project. Now, I want you to understand something, ladies, that it is in your moment of decision that your destiny shapes. I'm going to be telling you a little bit of my story, right? Growing up, I've always wanted to go to school. I come from a very humble background. I was tired of seeing my parents suffer. After they lost everything that they had during the Kano riot. I saw my dad. My dad was hardworking. He worked literally. But guess what? We're 7. And that 40K salary could not even take care of 7 of us. Right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to help my family. I went to school. I was a bright student. I gave Nigeria 3 trophies, 17 medals, and about 6 placards. With scholarship. But guess what? Life happened. I mean, I was told they could not find my scholarship form. So many stories. The only crime that I committed was the fact that my dad was a broke man. The only crime I committed was the fact that I came from a poor home. That was the only crime. Now, ladies in the house, I want to ask you a question. What do you do when your dreams die? What do you do when you see yourself dying, but you're asking yourself, God, why was I bettered? That was the same situation I was in. But ladies in the house, I stumbled upon the Amazon project. I came in contact with mentorship. I was mentored and I was trained. And the Amazon project made me to understand that my dreams are valid. Through mentorship, what if your lady were listening to me and you're saying to yourself, enough is enough. You've worked so hard, but yet nothing to show for. I didn't have any educational qualification. I was sent the floors of the university. So, ladies in the house, the Amazon project is saying, come as you are. We're going to work with you. The goal is not just to help you become financially free. The goal is to help you become that better woman to the society, that better woman to your family, to your loved one. Ladies, this happened to me. I came in contact with mentorship. I stayed till the end. And what seemed like something that was not real, my reality came to me. Ladies, through the help of this amazing opportunity, I mean, I started making 500,000 naira. You know, I made a millionaire from this project, and you know, it's been amazing. Why? Because I said yes to mentorship. I said yes to the Amazon project. Yes, I might not have gotten to where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. Courtesy of this amazing opportunity, you know, I was being celebrated. I mean, back then when I was in school, because of malnutrition, there's some things that they will not call you out to celebrate you. But through the help of the Amazon project, you know, I was recognized. I was celebrated.
Sky is your starting point. Thank you.
Yes, better. Why? Because I said yes to mentorship. As young as 22, my father does not know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody with no educational qualification. The last exam I remembered writing was JAM. After writing JAM, no money for school fees, right? I was shuttling between, you know, hawking on the streets, looking for a job or going back to school. Who will pay the school fees? Ladies in the house, guess what? I was celebrating. And this has been one of the best decisions ever. Once upon a time, I was on the street of Maraba selling pure water. I sold fuel. I sold fruit at retreats, deeper life retreats to be precise. I worked as a sales girl at Greek International Market, Ali Modibo Block. But all this changed when I encountered the Amazon project. All this changed when I saw an opportunity that moved me from a place of obscurity to a place of identity. From that sales girl, from that pure water seller, from that girl who felt, you know what, let me just live my life anyhow. In fact, at some point I became angry with God. I felt God was unfair, right? But courtesy of the Amazon project, I was celebrated as an Amazon ambassador, a millionaire circle member. I might not have gotten to where I want to be, but ladies in the house, permit me to let you understand that my dreams are valid. If you're here and you're like me, I want you to go to the chat box. Maybe yours might not really be money. Maybe yours might be that you want to touch life. Maybe yours might be that you want to give back to the family. Maybe yours might be that they have, discredited you. Please go and type my dreams are valid. Because whether you like it or not, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Ladies, today I'm becoming the ultimate version of myself. But there was one thing that stuck. I came to understand, according to Charles Darwin, that it is not the strongest of species that survive. Not even the most intelligent woman. No. But that one woman listening to me this evening that is most responsive to change. Are you here as that woman and you're most responsive to change? You're telling yourself that yes, it is possible. I want you to understand something. An object would always remain at rest unless it is acted upon by an external force. Yes, believe in whatever you're doing. But if what you've been doing for the past 5, 6, 7 years is not taking you to the next step, then ladies in the house, permit me to show you an opportunity that made me who I am. Today, I'm so proud of the woman I'm becoming. My parents are so proud of me. Why? Because I found a solution. Please go to the chat box and type in solution. I found a solution. I found the Amazon project. The fastest way to achieve financial freedom in our economy, the keyword is leverage. I understood the theory of leverage. And I'm going to be telling you a story of how I got transformed. But I'm going to tell you a story explaining what I found. So go to the chat box and type in solution. Go to the chat box and type in solution. Ladies, this might be just your date with destiny. If you can hear me, beautiful. I think I love this audience. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What is that solution? I'm going to be telling you a story about two friends, right? Please go to the chat box and type in Joy and Anita. Now, these two friends, they came together, and they said, you know what? I want to live life on my tent. I want to travel. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to, name it. They were saying they want to go on all expense paid trip. They wanted to drive the best car. I mean, they saw a Tesla and they said, you know what? I like that car. I want to get it. They saw beautiful houses, in estates, and they are telling themselves, I want to get this thing. But the question is, how? It does not run by the blood of Jesus. So money is needed, right? And ladies, guess what? They said, what can we do? Let's see if we can provide value, right? And they came in contact with two towns that needed water. The water well was so far, and they needed help, and they said, you know what, let's render a service, let's give value. By the time we give value, these people will actually pay us. And guess what? They found the opportunity. Ladies, I want you to follow me closely. If you're following, go to the chat box and type in following, right? And guess what? They said, okay, we're going to help these villagers. The waterway is so far, but guess what? We are strong. We are gym girls. we have the youthful blood. So let's help them with water. And guess what? Business has started. They started delivering water to the town. And while Joy and Anita was doing that, they were selling one bucket for 1,000 naira. For 1,000 naira. And guess what? Which means in a week, they actually give at least 50 buckets of water, which means they were earning 50,000 naira per week. If you're here listening to me and your salary is below 50k, go to the chat box and type in me if it's below 50k, because guess what? You are like Joy and Anita, right? And guess what? In a month, they now discovered that they were making 200k. Money. And they started making money and they were excited. But guess what? Like I said earlier, it is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. They came together and they said, you know what? Why not? Anita was like, let's build a system and earn profit for life. Joy was like, no, she's not ready to delay gratification. No, that is going to take time and that she don't have that time. Just like a lot of people here, right? They are even very busy to stay till the end of this session. Are you Joy or are you Anita? Right? There are some persons here, they are not paying attention. They are only saying, let me do, I want to go to work. And a wise man once said something. He said, if your salary is your only source of income, you're one step away from poverty. Because the day your salary stop coming, that day you start dying. Anita was thinking long term, but Joy was like, no. It is now. And guess what? 2 years later, Joy, was making 400k monthly, but she had to work hard every day. She's showing up. She's carrying buckets, left, right, and center. She was giving them water. 2 years, she was making money. 10 years, she was able to, acquire a plot of land. She got married, bought a car, and she felt life revolves around her. But guess what? Something happened. After a while, because Joy was the alpha and omega of her business, guess what? Health issue set in, because carrying bucket of water. You are not El Shaddai. Definitely one day you will. So health issue came, rent was due, her car knocked down to change engine. At some point she said, you know what, let me just sell the car, school fees, Why? Because she was working hard, but she was not working smart. But on the other hand, Anita said, you know what? One will chase 1,000, just like the scripture says. But 10 will chase, 2 will chase 1,000 and counting. And she said, let me follow the biblical principle. And Anita recruited over 1,000 people. They were working for her. And guess what? They were earning, they were bringing back 100 naira each. So which means on a daily basis, Anita was earning 100,000 naira. I want you to watch what Anita did. Ladies, if you're following, go and type in Anita. Go and type in Anita, because this is it. Anita, of course, at some point, she became ill. She became ill, she was sick, but guess what? Even on her sick bay, Anita was earning 100,000 naira daily. What changed? She understood the power of leverage, and she said, you know what? I'm going to build my pipeline. Anita was sick, she was still making money. What becomes of you if today you can no longer go to that your office? For some of us as ladies, most time we have painful cramps. That day that maybe you're having, that you're cramping, and then your boss is not in a good mood, and they said because of that they will fire you. Nobody understands your body as a woman more than you. Or maybe something just happened. There was a story I heard of a bank manager. She was pregnant. This woman was hardworking. Even with pregnancy, she was coming to the office. But in the process of giving birth, she died while giving birth. The only thing that was done was a minute silence, ladies in the house. And guess what? The next day, there was a replacement. So what becomes of you if you can no longer trade time for money? The Anita way is the way of the Amazon woman. Anita understood the theory of leverage. She understood that she doesn't need to work to actually make money. She was in her sick bay, but guess what? She was still making money. Why? Because she understood the power of leverage. And today, Anita, is living life on her own terms. Today, Anita is doing so well for herself. Today, Anita is earning passive income. Whether she goes or she does not, she's making money. Why? Because she understood the theory of building a system. Please go to the chat box and type in, I will build a system. She understood the theory of partnership. She understood value. She understood leverage. And when you have these three together, collabo, right? You will have for yourself freedom at last. And this was what Anita understood. Now, the Amazon project leverage income. How then do we make money? Just like Anita, we decided to go into partnership with one of our parent partners. They've been ongoing for over 20 years and counting, right? And these are empowered consumerism. All you need to do is to go into partnership with these people. Now you're here, you're listening to me. How legit are they? Ladies, permit me to make you understand that we're already 10 years and counting. And guess what? Something big will be coming your way. But let me not spill the tea. This is only for those women that are going to be staying to the end, because I said there's good news, right? Now, this company that we're in partnership with is a multi-billion-dollar e-commerce company. They've been established since 2005. This is the best partners you can ever work with, right? With a one-time lifetime partnership with as low as 74,990 naira. Ladies, you can be able to own your life. I'm going to show you that. Do I look like a product seller? No, I don't, right? So stay till the end, because right now a lot of ladies are like, no, I don't want to sell product. We don't do that here, all right? We don't do that here. Now, guess what? Once you plug in with 74,990 naira, right, you're getting product what you paid for. You're getting value back, right? Now, guess what? While you're getting that value back, we now said, you know what? How about we work with you to build a system so that when you are old, when you can no longer go to your office, you can tell your boss, goodbye, right? When you can no longer trade time for money, you can actually fire your boss. You can live life on your own terms. Ladies, how is that done? With anyone you use a system to connect. Now, I did not say convince. I did not say market. Even if you've been given the mandate, go into the world and sell products. Go into the world and convince people. Please do not do that here. So I want you to go to the chat box right now. We are all going to say, and we are going to all pledge that I will not convince anybody. Please go and put it in the chat box. I will not go marketing anything. I will not even try to sell anything. Please go and put it in the chat box so that we are aware of what we are doing, right? How then can you earn through the Amazon project? For anybody you use a system, I'm going to say that again. For anybody you use a system to connect, right? With the list package of 74,990 naira, you can earn between 20,000 naira and above, depending on the package they come in with. So let's say, for example, I can see one of my ladies, she has been responding, Oreolua, let's say, for example, Oreolua decided to recommend 10 of her friends, right? They saw the opportunity and they plugged in. Oreoluwa did not convince anybody. Oreoluwa did not market anything. Oreoluwa did not sell anything. Or she did not, because remember I said the Amazon project is not a feminist movement. So which means you can recommend your brothers, you can recommend your fathers, your pastors, your boyfriends, your fiancé. You can recommend them, right? So all Oreoluwa did was to recommend her friends. They saw the opportunity, they made a decision, because at the end of the day, you are 1% of your association. And guess what? For the fact Oreoluwa saw an opportunity in this, they will see the opportunity. And they plugged in. Right? Guess what? Oreoluwa is going to earn 20,000 naira times 10. If 50 of her friends saw the opportunity and they signed up, guess what? It keeps getting better. Please go to the chat box and type "it keeps getting better." That's the beautiful thing about a system. But guess what? This is still active income. This was not what helped me to understand that my dreams are valid. No. So it keeps getting better. And I'm going to be introducing to you the leverage way. Do you know, as a woman listening to me this evening, you can earn an unlimited 7,200 from this system. All you need to do is to follow our system. Right? All you need to do is to follow her system. Let's say, for example, this is Oreoluwa. She recommended her friends. They saw the opportunity and they plugged in. The theory of the matching bonus states that as far as the system sees that there's an activity on the left or on the right, Oreoluwa, where do you stay? Go and put it in the chat box. There are a lot of chat, I might not be able to see it. But let's even assume Oreoluwa stays in Lagos. And maybe, yes, let's say she stays in Lagos, right? And while she's in Lagos, maybe today she went Sululere. You see it, I'm correct, right? Maybe there's one party happening at Sulunere, right? Now Oreoluwa is there listening to song, she's just vibing to music. And guess what? Oreoluwa was able to recommend these individuals. Guess what? She keeps earning the matching bonus of 7,200. Right? And we worked with those people just the way we worked with Oreoluwa. We're gonna work with those individuals who saw the opportunity and plugged in. And guess what? The theory of the matching bonus state that as far as the system sees that there's an activity happening in Oreoluwa's business, she keep earning 7,200 until she kisses the earth goodbye. But for a sustainable business practice on a daily basis, Oreoluwa, do you know that you can earn 7,200 times 40? Somebody please help me do the math. I want us to do, if we have mathematicians in the house, this is the time to come and help me so that I know if I'm correct or not, right? So let's assume in 31 days, if all you could earn was 7,200 times 31, somebody please help me do the math. How much is that? 7,200 times 31. Let's say maybe Monday you earn 7,200, Tuesday you earn 7,200, Wednesday. In 31 days, if all you could earn was 7,200, how much is that? I want to see it in the chat box. 223,200. I want to ask you ladies a question this evening. What can an extra 223,000 do for you? Please go and put it in the chat box. You plugged into a system with as little as 74,990 naira. Products were given to you what you paid for. You're not mandated to sell this product. You're not mandated to convince or market anything. Those products, you use it for your consumption. And at the end of the day, we worked with you using the system and you were able to earn an extra 220. What can it do for you? I don't want a lot. Please see me as I want to actually answer your prayer. So what's that a lot? I want to know. Is it bag of rice? Put it. Is it fuel? Put it. Is it your children's school fees? I want you to put it in the chat box. Right? Now let's even bring it down for all you women of little faith. Let's even assume that you say, because it's a new business, aside God, right? Let's assume it's a new business. So you not say, I cannot earn that amount of money. Let's now assume if all you could earn was 7,200 times 20. Somebody please help me do the math. I want to take you to the least zeros. I want to show you possibilities. I want to show you what is possible with the Amazon project. If all you could earn was 7,200 times 20, how much is that? That should be about 140k. Am I correct? If I'm correct, either 140 or 144, right? And 144,000. Now imagine a business, you sign up and at the end of 31 days you earn 144,000 naira. Please, does it truly worth it? If you want it, go to the chat box and type in "worth it." Let me bring it down a bit. Let's even assume you don't earn 144,000 naira. Let's assume all you could earn was 7,200 times 10. That should be around 70k, right? Somebody help me. 7,200 times 10. That should be that 70k or 77,000. I want to see the chat box so that I'm sure, right? I'm saying it to go a long way. I want that 7,000 to 72,000 naira. How much is minimum wage? How much is minimum wage, right? How much is it? That's about, minimum wage is 77,000 or so, right? I don't know if I'm correct, right? For a business you started with less than 75k, you got product what you paid for, and at the end of the day, even if you're earning an extra 7,200, trust me, it's still worth it. It will go a long way. Even if I decide to beat it down, that in 31 days, all you could earn was 7,200 times 5. That's like an extra 35k or so. Please help me. 7,200 times 5. That will still make sense. That will still go a long way. It could augment a lot of things. It could help you do a lot of things. Ladies in the house, why is this project working for me and several others? I had somebody who was able to hold me by the hands, and that person said, "Mercy, you can do it. I believe in you." It is not the strongest of species that survive, not even the most intelligent woman, but that's one woman that is saying, "You know what, I can do it. Hold me by the hand." We had amazing mentors here in the Amazon project. These are Amazon ambassadors, women that have broken the glass ceiling and unlocked their full potentials. I did not have to really rely on my family and friends. All I did was I was given a system that worked. All I did was copy and paste. If you know you are here listening to me, that if I send you message or if somebody send you message, you can be able to copy and paste. Go to the chat box and type in yes. Can you copy and paste? Because guess what? The best copycat act beautiful. That is all. That is all. Ladies in the house, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved it, who has achieved that result, because guess what? They will help you achieve same and even more. How then do I connect to people easily? I don't like talking to people. This is not my thing. Ladies in the house, like I said earlier, we already had an agreement that nobody is convincing anybody, that nobody is marketing anything. All you need to do is to follow our system. One of the amazing systems that works here is the contact recommendation. Now, we try as much as possible to help you keep your relationship with these people while help you and help them make money. Everything is collabo, right? So guess what, ladies? All you need to do is to give us the name, phone numbers. We're going to teach you how this works. And guess what? You send them a message, and once that is done, we have call representative who will work together closely with you alongside with your mentors to help you achieve, that result. Or better still, what if your contact don't respond? Ladies in the house, where is the biggest market located? Go and put it in the chat box. Where is the biggest market located? Go and put it in the chat box. Where is the biggest market located? The internet. The internet. I mean, today is Bella's, was it today or yesterday? Bella had his wedding. I'm not his relative, but guess what? We are the online in-laws, right? I have so many online in-laws here as well, right? The internet. Amazing. There are some persons I've not seen them, but guess what? Through the internet, I know what they want today, right? That's the biggest market, right? And ladies in the house, it only takes 7 to 10 hours a week to actually run this successfully. In a week, we have about 162 hours, and all we are saying that if you can commit an average of 1 to 2 hours in a day, then trust me, you can run the business. If you can commit 15 minutes 4 times a day, I mean, we're good to go, right? It could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be night. This is a project that you can do anywhere. Distance is not a barrier, right? If you've been getting value, ladies, I want you to go to the chat box and type in value. Who is excited? Who is excited? Because I have good news for you. Oh my goodness, I feel like saying Santa Claus is here, but we're not yet in Christmas. But I have good news for you. Are you ready to trade your excuses for your dream? I want to show you possibility. I want to introduce somebody who saw this amazing opportunity. Against all odds, she said, "You know what? If this person can do it, then I can do it." Ladies, are you ready? Are you ready?